potential question of the script being, or what would you give for a chance to be able to see what happens in your future?
Our lead character pretty much goes through a journey in time.
I think Nitya lives in this world of romance. She read about 20 pages and she told Qasim that, I don't think this film is for me.
A glass of wine after that and thought that he can win me over by that. And that was right, because he asked me, why is it that I've said no?
I think she came into office next morning after a heavy drinking night. At 9 o'clock, she read the script, and by the time I was in office, she said, I'm doing this movie. But obviously I want to adapt it. I said, yeah, of course.
From a narration perspective, you had to just trust that the world you were throwing the actor into the future was a world the actor believed.
This story, when I read it, so it's written by this writer called Sri Rao, and he's based in New York, and I happened to get my hands on this screenplay. She collaborated with Anubhav, and that's where we have the screenplay of Baar Dekho.
Coming back to shoot with Excel also, with Ritesh and Farhan after Dil Chahta Hai.
I think he shoots it like a dream. He's an artist, according to me. So the minute he has set up a frame, you have to just bring in the actors. They are late and they have to do their job. His eye is just beautiful.
I think Ravi has decided he will only work with Excel when we make 3-word titles. So he worked on Dil Chahta Hai, or he's worked on Baar Dekho.
Because I work in a slightly not so very well planned manner. So I'm a bit of a instinctive guy. Nitya had clear-cut plan, but I will sometime come and tell them 6 shots we must be having. In 2 shots it might get over. So that, she accepted it and she liked that creative inputs. She gave enough freedom. Good directors always give room for creativity. So that helps in Nitya's case also.
If I want to know what's in my character's mind, I like and enjoy a POV. Because at one point Ravi said, Nitya, how many POVs do you want? And I said, I just want his POV. And I think when you watch this film, what we're talking about will make a lot more sense, because a lot of it is from Jay, who's the lead character's perspective. The other thing about Ravi, he just likes to get a narration and he doesn't read the script. But with this one, somehow he read it and he couldn't put it down apparently. So
Yeah, that's a true thing.
there is a certain honesty that Sid has in his eyes. I'd written Jay as a character, and I hung out a lot with Sid just purely before the schedule started, just to see how much of him can I bring in.
Jay Verma is a college professor in Delhi.
I was really worried about comedy actually, because the film is not written to be funny, but the kind of situations he finds himself in could be funny. Wake up! Wake up! Jay!
He's very aloof, always likes to be on his own, has very few friends, and one girlfriend that he lives his life with, and which is Dia, her name is.
We finished casting Sid when we were setting Dia's character, and when Katrina came on board, I was very clear that I wanted it to be very real. And then Karan came on board as a co-producer. He just said, what do you think about Katrina?
Katrina's character is a lot happier to live in the moment.
She's this really vivacious girl, and I think that has a lot to do with the kind of upbringing, the happiness that she has felt while she was growing up. It took me some time to figure on how the two of them would work out, but she is so experienced, she's such an intuitive human being.
There's a certain kind of, sensitivity, vulnerability which you need to have, and I think she's got that.
When I was casting Sid and Katrina's, so to speak, friend,
It's a very comfortable, protective life. She's married to one of her best friends, which is Rohan's character. Sid's character, Jay, is her best friend. And Dia is also close to her. So she loves Dia and Jay to bits.
Raj, I want you to come and say uncle. And you love Raj. You both are actually the same people.
I think as a character, Raj is not intrinsically a funny guy so much as he has this really sort of sarcastic edge, which is something that I really liked about him. He's like this guy who is sort of, when you meet him only, he's already over it.
I went through many auditions of people. Having said that, when I heard Rajat's name, I didn't want to audition him, I wanted to meet him.
When I went on set and I started meeting individuals, the first time we had a photo shoot, it was like when Ram Kapoor entered, right? I mean, he was like an explosion of power, man.
If there's one character in the film when I was writing, I had already cast in my head, and that was Vinod Kapoor, who's being played by Ram Kapoor.
Welcome to the family, my son.
Large, typical Punjabi.
I'm Vinod Kapoor. Hello, chairman of Evercare Industries.
I think all of them create the world exactly the way the writer and the director intended to create it.
Karan and Ritesh had come to me and they said, you know, what do you think of like getting songs from different places? And I think I was very busy trying to get my shoot together. And I said, if you guys think that we have the bandwidth, we can do that.
कि ओ दरिया रिफ उसने सुनाया और गाना हमने शायद 2 घंटे में बना दिया था.
I think Darya is a love ballad in the film.
Happy birthday to me! रूह से बहती हुई दुनिया इशारे दे कुछ मेरे राज तेरे राज आवारा से.
Opening credits. I always knew that I'm going to have certain visuals on our opening credits, and we knew we wanted to tell a story with our opening credits.
खो गए हम कहाँ रंगों सा ये जहाँ टेढ़े मेढ़े रास्ते जादुई इमारतें मैं भी हूँ तू भी है यहाँ कोई सोई सड़कों पे सितारों के कंधों पे.
In her true essence, she's a singer-songwriter, and I couldn't have asked for anything purer than that for the first song.
इसका नाम है काला चश्मा.
Idea being Kala Chashma, there's only one person to give credit to, Nitya and her brother.
The one word that we went with is that we have to make a banger track.
Hardcore Punjabi, but a lot of people have already heard the song.
When I heard that they were revamping it, I was the most excited.
Badshah came in to recreate the song.
हम ज़्यादा deviate नहीं कर सकते थे.
You got the piano, you got the voices, you got the synth.
हाँ.
In terms of the banging track, obviously we've got Sid and Kat, we've got Bosco do the choreography.
We have to make Katrina and Siddharth dance, and then we want the entire family to dance together.